I watched Not This Again, so you don't have to, or at least 30 minutes of it. The whole thing is an hour and 30 minutes. I tapped out after 30 minutes because I was like, um, I feel like I've seen enough. Um, but yeah, this is Drake and Bobbi Althoff back at it again, um, in a bed setup interview discussing whatever they want to discuss. When I watched it up until like, honestly, you can skip like the first 10 minutes of it because honestly, them both being like chatty and catty and going back and forth with each other, like kind of like two girls. Um, but once you get after the 10-minute mark, they start talking about a relationship and their first interview interaction and whatnot, and the changes that occurred afterward and whatnot. Um, so yeah, it again. Only watched the first 30 minutes of it. I'll probably watch the next hour of it afterward. But this is a Drake that we haven't seen before. That in like the last 20 years, he's actually opening up to Bobbi. Like on top of being like super catty, like borderline feminine and like jokey, with him, with her, he is also opening up to Bobbi Althoff in a way that we haven't seen him open up before, especially in an interview setting and whatnot. But ultimately, it is a little bit like, what is the point, for lack of better words? But we got this open live, so I can literally bring y'all to the comments. Someone said Drake's first interview in years being with Bobbi is amazing. Is it amazing? Like, is that sarcasm? Because let's see what the replies to that is. Bobbi, Drake, Iceman soon. I think his last one was with her too. Drake once said if amazing was a young girl, he'd be fucking amazing. That's crazy. All right. Someone said, I love how Drake don't give a F about what people think. He's just living his real life, rich as hell. What do y'all think? Me personally, I think he should care a little bit more what people think of him and the actions that he's taken. I think the fact that he doesn't care is why he's ended up in the different negative shoes that he's been in recently. That's just me. Though someone said the way Drake kept interrupting Bobbi about her and her friend sneaking drugs through customs. That's hilarious. I didn't see that part. I gotta go back to watch that part. Someone said, damn, Drake is so self-aware. I don't know if that's a sarcasm. He was talking about being sensitive, like, or not sensitive, but like saying that I guess Bobbi Althoff had said that she feels like they beefed, they argued. She blamed a lot of the backlash she got, especially after her divorce. She blamed a lot of that on Drake because the internet was blaming that on Drake. Like, felt like Drake came between her marriage, or the interview messed up her marriage, and she chose fame and fortune over her kids, and da 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 da. So she ended up lashing out at Drake, and Drake, instead of like having that, having either apologizing or having that conversation or whatever, he said, okay, F it, take down the episode, I'm blocking you, we're not friends anymore, da 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 da. So it's just like, when someone, I guess he was self-aware by saying he was sensitive to when people blame him for things or whatever. I don't know if that's being self-aware or if that's like a way of not taking accountability, like for saying that you were wrong in that instance. But maybe it is. Maybe maybe that is being self-aware. I don't know. Someone said motherfuckers at Hogwarts. Yeah, they are not in the trenches. They are in like the freaking mountainous view. They're in Switzerland. Obviously a slight flex for Drake and whatnot. It's definitely a dope. I think the first time they were with their first bedroom interview, it was like either backstage or like on a stage setup because he was on tour and he like did that like spontaneously or whatever. But I guess Drake and Bobbi have been chilling for like a week, and this is what it's led up to with this Not This Again interview and whatnot. They're in Switzerland, they've been in Belgium and whatever. Because Drake's got like that to spend, obviously. Someone said here before the brainless comments, thinking she left her kids, and then Bobbi. I think Bobbi liked this comment. Someone said I would do it, like in quotation marks, quoting Drake, and he said, and then they said I think bro did it. I have no idea about that. Like honestly, I don't know if Bobbi Althoff and Drake have relations and whatnot. It's not necessarily my business and whatnot, but yeah, let me know what y'all think. Someone in the comments said literally like brother and sister. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could look at it like that. Like in the first 10 minutes, first 10 minutes was a hard watch, because it was just like, why am I listening to these two bicker? Someone said, or someone quoted Drake, and he said, "You never seen someone ice rosé. Talk to every jeweler in Miami with fake diamonds." That's crazy. I guess he's still taking shots at Rick Ross. I don't even like that's funny that he takes shots at Rick Ross because Rick Ross was like his big homie for the fucking like for like at least 10 years. Like him and Wayne were both Euro G's for like 10 years or more. But I get it. That's the pettiness of the beef or whatever. I'm sure I would be surprised if Rick Ross don't respond like on social media or whatever. Someone said they're back. I don't know why this has me this happy and curious, but it does. Someone said she totally missed the Rick Ross snub. Of course she would. And someone said he's so unintentionally funny. Again, I saw the first 30 minutes. I'll probably watch the next hour left of it afterward. But Drake doesn't seem funny. Drake seems more, again, he's opening up. He's being honest and real. But it's like, it's also showing that side that like this interview says a lot about Drake, more so than it says about Bobbi. Bobbi is just she's getting a good, like, this is a good opportunity. This is a good opportunity for Bobbi. But for Drake, it shows that you are most comfortable with a white woman, a white person, instead of people that look like you, people that are true hip hop connoisseurs or rap connoisseurs, or like, it just doesn't. And even he mentioned like saying that, oh, like he was kind of like nodding it off that like he could have. So I guess his friend asked him why is he doing this, and he was like, oh, like this is, he took credit for it and like kind of like said that they started not a movement, but saying that like they ushered in a new way of, I don't know, interacting or whatever. Like basically, and he compared it to Nicki Minaj and Kai Cenat, like two people from two different worlds coming together for a moment or whatever. And that's like, he feels like that's what Drake and Bobbi and him did with their first interview, which I thought was absolutely bonkers. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Hey, if you guys like this video, make sure you check out these videos where we talk more about music, dating, and real life situations. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Make sure you check out these videos and make sure you subscribe. Peace.